All right. All right. Thank you for being here. This is another stream, another Monday. We are going to do some messages, play some Final Fantasy X, and get through another stream. I will be ending at 1 p.m. PST. So if you are not here now at 10 a.m., then come on in when you can. It's every Monday, 10 a.m. PST to 1 p.m. 1 a.m. Imagine if I streamed all the way to 1 a.m. That would be crazy. Okay, so I want to know, out of curiosity, since I already asked everybody how they're doing, if there's any games you're looking forward to coming out in the next month. Are they coming out this month in April, or are they coming out in May? There is a game that I'm looking for. There's a couple games I'm looking forward to. One of the main games that I am looking forward to right now is called Paralives. Paralives is an indie developer, and it's basically going to be a Sims version. I don't want to speak as if every game that comes out simulating life is a Sims copy, because not every game is trying to do that. Inzoi was its own thing. The creators of Inzoi said they were heavily inspired by The Sims and that they actually use games to help them process emotional grief. And I do that too. Fifth House Chiron things. Games and creation and play are a great part of helping kind of process grief. And so The Sims was very instrumental in helping the creators and developers of Inzoi, so it inspired me to buy the game. I haven't really got into Inzoi. Unfortunately, it's not really... I don't want to kind of dwell on comparisons, but when you're used to what The Sims has already provided and then you get to Inzoi feels like it's lacking. So it's not lacking, it's just not there yet because it's not there yet. And that's okay. It's just like the complainers of Dawn Trail, but we're not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that. But when you have something new, there's a new arc, there's a new anything, there's going to be like a feeling of lack because it's new. It's like we had all this and now we have this. Like, it feels like you're starting over from scratch, and you're not. You're not starting over. Sorry, I spilled some liquid IV on my desk, so I'm trying to clean that while I talk to you guys. So when we do the messages later, it's not going to be messages plus liquid IV. Alright, so one of my things I'm going to say is, again, I'm not trying to compare, but Paralives is going to be an indie developer instead of Craft On Games, because that's what Inzoi is by Craft On Games. They did PUBG, so they have a little bit of a financial backing. And I'm looking forward to Inzoi mostly because, I was looking forward to Inzoi because it had the PUBG backing. I'm looking forward to Paralives because it's an indie company. I like the art style. I like how it's kind of like you can place a window and like click and drag the window to any length or width rather. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to a game called Trees Hate You, where trees attack you. I've seen some clips of it, and I think it's really, really exciting. So I'm done yapping about that. What games are you excited to see coming out in the next month? If you're excited for any, please tell me. I'd love to also check out new games if I don't know about them already. I'm going to read your comments now because I wanted to get that off my chest and I get distracted. Okay. I took all 4 kids to Costco yesterday and then I did some 14 days. Cool people. Wow, do I know any of them? Are any of them going to FanFest? I love Costco. I love Costco, but the last 2 times I went to Costco, I was inebriated. And it was overwhelming. Anyways, one of our friends came back to play for it. We helped her. Oh, that's nice. Never got the pancake. Ugh, I love the pancake. Temple of Ancients. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Pain and trauma. I still need to watch a playthrough of the original 7 because I know the Final Fantasy VII characters and I know like bits and pieces of the lore, but I don't really know the game. Temple of Ancients is so cool. I love when people are like, hey, game that's been out for years references the game, and I'm still like, I know so many people who like 7. One of my best friends, they love Final Fantasy 7. It's one of their favorite games, and they don't get into Final Fantasy like that. So, also a Pisces moon. I just consistently like Pisces moons. It's my thing. Little Things is pretty cool. Yes, I really did like Little Things. I think for streams, I'm gonna probably be playing Lost and Found Company more because it has more of a story base. Tomodachi, oh my god, you're right, Florian. I do want to try it out. I will probably steal Luna's Switch when it comes out. Hi, Elite Gamer, how are you? How's your Final Fantasy X-2 rerun? Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with an expanded free trial, which you can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Stormblood expansion up to level 70 for free with no restrictions on playtime? That's crazy. I've never heard of it. I'll check it out if it's free. I like a free thing. Yeah, Pisces even looks excited for it. Oh yeah, I forgot that Steam messed up the Final Fantasy VII files. You like 7 more than the remake than the original? Yeah, so I've been hearing mixed things about the remake, but I kind of think like a lot of the times people have a lot of criticism and judgment about things that they don't quite fully understand. Like you can say you can basically okay, you can say, "Hey, I want a remaster or remake of Final Fantasy, let's say Final Fantasy VIII, because that's one they haven't done yet and they should. But the voice actors they cast are not up to par with what you want personally. That's okay. It's okay to have criticisms and feelings of, I don't like what this is for what I personally expected out of this game. If they were to recast 10 and they were to redo 10, I would have some type of feelings about it because I'm a very nostalgic person. If you have a Neptune and Capricorn, you're probably a very, very nostalgic person. But I digress. When you are so used to a game being a certain way and then they come out with it again, it's kind of like it's kind of like happening in the Harry Potter universe as well. Harry Potter's getting a new series, all new cast, new Harry Potter, new Draco Malfoy, new everybody. So there's going to be people who are fans of the original who are going to be so emotionally stuck up about what things are happening in the new one. But, and with valid criticisms though on the Harry Potter front. Valid. But also, no, what Pisces is saying exactly. No voice actor is ever going to live up to the voices you gave the characters in your head as a kid. And also, like, even if they had voice actors, is because it is going to impact the story a little differently for you, but that doesn't mean it's a different game. The only reason they love the 7 OG because of nostalgia, but I haven't beaten the OG when I was a kid. The game's scratch. Oh no! Yeah, like, I know a couple of people. I know one person who beat Final Fantasy VII in the original format. But that was it. Your little brother got mad at... That's crazy! So, like... What the fuck? Exactly, Elsie, what the fuck? Okay, so... Yeah, that is very evil. What the fuck? Okay, so... You beat it multiple times. Is there, like... And I don't want any spoilers for 7, but... For OG 7, are there multiple endings? Or is it just one base ending? Because I'm just curious. Like, I know that most Final Fantasy games only have, like, one main ending. Okay. Thank you. Because I don't know what changes amongst the games. I know that some things change, some things don't. But yeah. So, Pokemon nostalgia pisses me off sometimes. XP share makes it too easy. I beat Blue at 12. I'm sure easiness was never the issue, and I sure love running around and killing Pidgeys for 5 hours to kill my team. That's so real, Luna. I do remember when XP share was like kind of released and people were like mad about it, and I was just like, you want to grind for hours? Cuz I don't. Especially when you're trying to like you're just trying to vibe, man. Like if any system dating can affect certain cutscenes and not the ending. Oh, there's an affinity system. I wish that the Final Fantasy games played into the Final Fantasy and dating system more, but I understand why they don't. I understand why they don't. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want them to do a Love in Deep Space type thing where you can have like OG characters in the game, where they make new like specific like here's your love interest who kind of looks like Squall but isn't Squall, and here's your love interest who kind of looks like Titus but isn't Titus. Like, do that. That's completely okay. And then when they want to release outfits, release like events where you can either buy or do like a special gacha or whatever to get like, oh, my love interest who kind of looks like Titus can now wear Titus's outfit and be more like Titus, or Oron, or whoever the love interests are. And they don't have to have a crazy amount of love interests. They can have like maybe 3 at the beginning like Love in Deep Space did. But give us something. Squawk. I mean, real. I'd be okay with it not even being a mobile game. I'd be okay with it having combat. I'd be okay with all of that. Just some crumbs, please, Square Enix. I beg you. Squawk. Knowing his character now that I do know Squall's character makes that excessively funny. Okay, so we're gonna get into messages now. Please remember there are rules, and the rules are basically, let's try to keep the conversation to what the tarot message is. I don't mind other stuff being talked about, I really don't, but let's try to keep it, thank you, Pisces, let's try to keep it, on point. Of course, there are channel point messages you can redeem after. We're gonna do things a little differently today. Today, what I want to do is just do one main message, because I've noticed when there is like a new moon or a full moon or some major transit coming up, the messages tend to get kind of meshed as one. So, no zodiac signs needed, just we're going to take one 3-card message, we're going to take one message, and we're going to just sit with it for the time being. And what I mean by sit with it for the time being, we're going to be with it for the next 40 minutes, kind of discussing the ins and outs of it. And that gives you guys room to, if you need to ask questions, you want to... Yeah, it's a very similar message. So I figure why not just do one, and we can sit with it and talk about it and discuss like the very different layers that may or may not be kind of sitting with the message, right? I forgot to go live on Blue Sky. I'm such a bad streamer. I forgot to hit record. I forgot to go live. I'm just all messy. So, yeah, so we're going to do this message, and I'm going to just say pretty much point blank that you don't have to resonate with my messages or any messages ever. Just remember that the messages are meant to be sat with in a way that you are, if you don't resonate with it, but maybe later you do when the messages actually start to function, because the new moon isn't until Friday, but I don't do messages on Fridays, I do messages on Mondays. So whatever this message ends up being, ends up sitting with, whatever for you, if it doesn't resonate now, that's okay. If it resonates now, but not when the new moon is happening, maybe that's a good thing. Just remember that new moons are a good time for you to think of new. Even if you're not trying to manifest something new, you're thinking in terms of the new thing that you're trying to accomplish, the mentality you're trying to have, the opinions you're trying to regulate. I don't know what new thing you've got going on, but just remember to apply it to the new. Yeah, no streamer ever fucks up. What are you talking about, Val? Come on, let's switch over. Okay, there we are. Titus and Yuna, as always, beautiful, beautiful, dumb messy. You hilarious. Okay, so we're gonna use our horror tarot because I remember a couple times that we had this requested. One time was through a poll, and I think just in general we're gonna be requesting the horror tarot. I also know that we have a Chiron conjunction this week, huge one. I looked at the chart for this week, specifically for the new moon, and it is messy. It is bad. Some people are saying that if you have felt inspired to get started on something this year, and you didn't feel like doing it during the new year, and you didn't feel like doing it during the lunar new year, and you didn't feel like doing it during all these transits that we have, now's the time. This weekend is when it's like pushing you, challenging you, acknowledging you. So what we want to do with this energy is think about something or some way that we want to start just, this is a thing I've wanted to accomplish. This is a thing that I've wanted to start doing. This is a goal that I've had in mind. This is a feeling that I've had in my gut. Just whatever you feel like you're kind of just gearing up to do, this new moon is supposed to be pushing you into, giving you the chance to kind of say, I think I can do this now. And not just think, but do. It's motivating. It's motivating. It's aligning. It's all those things. So the other thing that I want to do differently for this particular message, I don't know if I'm going to do messages this way in the future where I'm only doing one, but because I'm only doing one, I am not asking the tarot a question for this reading. I'm not saying what are we expecting for the new moon? What are we anticipating for the new moon? I'm not asking, are we acknowledging ourselves, acknowledging our pain, acknowledging our trauma during this new moon? I'm not asking any of that. I am simply going to look at my deck right now and say, give me a question that we all need to be asking ourselves and answering for ourselves for this new moon energy. You're not asking the tarot a question, you're making it ask you a question. What question do we need to be asking ourselves this week in mind with the new moon? All signs for this collective. What question do we need to be asking ourselves? Goodness, that's a lot of cards. Do we read them all? I think so. It's interesting because the spread is going to be a little bit cut off because the deck kind of, it's like, hello. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna figure this out. We're just not gonna see Titus and Yuna anymore. Okay. Main thing I'm noticing is the juxtaposition of, we'll do this, juxtaposition of fire and earth energy here. And that's not to say that it's just a message for fire and earth signs, but Aries is a fire sign, and we do have the Emperor here, and the Emperor is fire sign energy. It is in fact Aries. One more card, please. No, not 3 more cards. Fine, we'll do an 8-card spread, since you insist. When we ask a question for the collective, we ask for a question for the collective, and it gives us many, many, many cards. Okay, so we're going to kind of spread them like this so we can see all 4. And you know that's the Emperor. We don't have to move that. Queen of Wands is here. The Strength is here, and the Star. Very curious that we have some pretty big transits being kind of reflected on in this spread, because the Strength energy is the Strength energy here is Leo, and the Star is Aquarius, and we do have a South Node, North Node respective transit happening in the summer. And then Aries energy, we have an Aries new moon, but we also have Saturn in Aries, Neptune in Aries, which is going to last for a few years. And this transit with the Aquarius North Node and Leo South Node is also going to last a few years when it starts in August. We also have the Sun on the bottom of the deck, which is also Leo energy. Leo being so predominant in this energy, fire sign energy in general, nothing burns hotter than the sun, right? So what is this spread asking us? What is this spread telling us to ask ourselves? We have the 9 of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Wands. So we're going to just do one line at a time. The Wands and the Pentacles are a representation of both the slowest energy in tarot and the shortest time frame energy in tarot. So what we're dealing with is kind of a slowing down, or where we've slowed down in our lives versus our intention towards what we're moving quicker on. For the second line, we're seeing wands and fire energy, but we're seeing a passionate form of alignment. So what I'm kind of just seeing immediately from this, and with this kind of reading, you want to see a question immediately, is where we feel the most confident in our abilities that we can just start. This doesn't mean confident in my abilities that I have 10,000 hours behind me. It doesn't not mean that. It just, I feel like this is asking you to ask yourself where you have already felt a presence of confidence, a presence of luxury of the self that you can pray and manifest with ease. What is something that you can confidently say that you can do no problem? Because that might just be the theme of this new moon on Friday. What can you confidently and proudly say can be accomplished, can be achieved like that? I realized that Luna sent a hydrate reminder and I did not do it, so I'm going to do that while I sit with this. Feel free to ask any questions about this spread or anything that you want to ask about tarot in general, because this is an open conversation that we are doing for the next half hour. Thank you for the hydrate reminder. Please also hydrate. If you don't have questions about tarot, by the way, that's completely fine. If you have questions later, that's also fine. You're not interrupting anything. What I do want to kind of acknowledge about this spread is that a majority of, like, the major arcana is speaking to, there's those drills. The majority is speaking to a sense of pride and confidence. It's speaking to our, where we feel we shine, but where we know we shine without any sort of acknowledgement. You don't need the acknowledgement that you shine. You don't need the acknowledgement that you will shine. I think with this energy, it's really just about, we ask ourselves during new moons, what are we bringing in? What are we asking for? We have the Ace of Pentacles here. What are we manifesting in this energy? What are we praying over? What are we hoping to accomplish, to receive, to achieve? But I think this is ultimately asking what we've already achieved in ourselves, because that's where new energy is going to be the most important. Not in what you can achieve new, but what you've already achieved and new ways of spinning it. Okay, we have new ways of spinning previous energy. I want to say this feels a little bit like remember that thing that you did a long time ago that's gotten you up into this point? Well, you're going to get a new fresh perspective on it that unifies your ability to align more with it, that helps you put that final puzzle piece in front of you. That final puzzle piece, not necessarily in front of you, but final puzzle piece, and you know what to do with it this time. So if there's been some way that you've not been feeling very aligned with yourself, you've not been feeling very accomplished with what you've been doing, but you're not feeling like you're ready to quit just yet, and you're wanting sort of a rebirth of it, so to speak. We talked about Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but we're talking about rebirth from the perspective of a fresh look at something we've already been doing. I feel a little bit like this is something we've been kind of gearing up towards in the past like few months, and I see that because this Aries, this Leo, this Aquarius energy is kind of asking us about alignment. Because remember, if I told you, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before. Aquarius energy speaks to our authenticity, and Leo energy speaks to our the way that we shine amongst other people and the way that other people help us shine. And that energy is the sister sign axis. So what I'm seeing in this energy isn't just about the astrology or the cards of it. It's really just recognizing that your shine does have a lot to do with the ways that others have recognized your shine, but how have you recognized your shine? And what ways can you bring in energy that helps you continue to do that? How are you able to recognize your own shine? And how can you continue to maintain that in a way that doesn't have you constantly stopping and doubting yourself? Because this energy talks about a long-lasting approach because of this pentacle energy, but this pentacle energy is something you've already accomplished. So how can you maintain it in a way that's go, go, go? Because the wands energy are the fastest in the tarot. They go quick. So how can you maintain your routines without slowing down and double checking and doubting and did I do this right? How can you have less doubt in yourself and in your shine? How can you have more faith in your alignment and your ability? What can you do to put a spotlight on not just who you've been, but who that person is becoming? And I realize that's extremely vague for a lot of us. I feel like it's a lot of vague energy, but that's for a good reason. Because the longer you sit with a vague message, you can find and pinpoint exact details of how that's kind of coming into your future. This is the top card of the deck. And it's more fire sign energy. It's definitely Aries energy. I want to talk a little bit more about the cards themselves. So the Nine of Pentacles in tarot is a representation of Virgo Venus energy, actually. So we're dealing with a very meticulous, very much a person who, or at least an energy who represents sort of recognizing the details of their growth and recognizing what it takes to grow their garden. You've already grown the garden. You've already mastered the thing that you have tried to master. And if you don't know what that is yet, look around you to the things that you are so sure of that you cannot doubt anymore. You cannot let new things doubt this area of your life. You also have the Emperor card here. Ultimate authority rests with him. You're an authority in this energy. So what energy are you an authority in? And how can you utilize that in your ways of bringing about more inspired action towards these things? What are you trying to alchemize into? Because for me, this energy speaks to new energy, yes, but it's speaking towards it in a way that it's utilizing what you've already mastered and conquered and able to bring it about in a new way. And again, this doesn't have to make any sense to you, because this new moon is for you to sit down and journal and to kind of reflect on how you can turn your mastery and your knowing and your ability to know how you've mastered the things that you've mastered, the things that you've achieved, the things that you've conquered, and how you can kind of turn that into something new. How did your past experiences lead you to that moment? And how can you revitalize that into a new way? Either reinventing the wheel, so to speak, or giving yourself an opportunity that's completely different, but knowing that all the skill and know-how that got you to the point that you are now is going to be reused, recycled for this new venture, because it's going to make this go a lot faster. Whatever you're doing is going to go a lot faster because you already have the know-how, you already have the mastery. And I think that can be very unifying, very inspiring for some of us. But I think also the strength card being here is kind of representing that you might feel a little bit overwhelmed by this, because your own power, meeting yourself at your own power, can be a little bit overwhelming. Recognizing how much of an impact that you can have on the world is a big deal. So I think because also Saturn is in the sign of Aries, Aries is about jumping into things, right? But Saturn is about taking our time. And this energy is a combination of that. You don't want to take your time getting to your ideas. You want to be able to feel the creativity rushing through your veins, whatever you are trying to create for yourself, whatever world you're trying to create for yourself. But understanding that the buildup, the patience that it's going to take to get through those delays, through those challenges that you might have, it's going to go a lot faster than you realize because you've been here before. You still have to wait in the lobby. Here's your metaphor. You still have to wait in the whole analogy. You still have to wait in the lobby, but the lobby time doesn't go as slow when you've been doing it long enough, right? It's frustrating to keep having to sit in the lobby, but you get used to it, right? The things you get used to. So yeah, it is difficult because you get used to sort of being a master at being patient and not having what you want right away. But the beauty in that is that you get a lot more chances to take risks and play with the new thing, because you know how to come back from your risks a little bit better. So in this energy, take risks because you know you can. But take the risks you know you can take. Take the risks that you are so damn sure you know how to come back from. Because even if you don't know how to come back from this particular one, you know you'll learn and you'll know how to deal with the fallback, because you've had to do this before. Because even before, your current skill set was not there, but your previous skill set helped you get to where you are today. And now your new skill set is going to get you to the next step. And then 10 years from now, or however long it's going to take for you to get there, I'm not saying it is 10 years, but you might look back and say, now that skill set's going to help me get to the next thing. Now, if I'm not making sense, you're welcome to ask. We still have time. We can sit with this forever long. I did say it'd be noisy today. You're welcome to sit with this for however long. I will try to reorganize the cards a little neater because they are messy. But I do feel like this message is really just asking you, what do you feel like you have mastered? What do you feel like you're really good at? When was the last time you gave yourself any praise over, wow, I really made that. I really did that. I really accomplished that. Holy shit. and then using that as sort of your motivator to get started on your next project, because there's definitely this energy in the new moon, in this current new moon that's coming up, that is inspiring us to take action towards something new. And I don't know what that is for everybody. For me, I have a list of things that I am working on, and I would love to start all of them very slowly and intentionally, but all of them all at once. So you might have a bunch of hobbies that you want to start and be thinking, I don't know if I have the time or motivation to get through everything. But just dip your toe in the water, one thing at a time. And you can take your time figuring out what works for you. But really, when you take your time and take up space to take that time, it is vital that you play. Not work, play. Make your mistakes. Let your inner child out. And I know I say that a lot in my readings, but it is so, so important to me that people play with their inner child. This, I think, is what the Four of Wands is talking about. Reunited and reconciled. The monster comes home. Now, the Four of Wands can be all kinds of celebration, but I do believe there's some sort of like inner child, inner teen, kind of like this inner passion, inner sense of creativity that is coming through. And also a contest between the most powerful, most terrifying creature alive and a lion. Like, you are between you and yourself. You are your only competition. So, how are you competing with yourself, and how can we cut that crap out? Stop competing with yourself, okay? Okay. Compete with you and only you, but also be careful how much you're competing with you, okay? This is part of your alignment. This is part of your lesson, but also don't look at it as a lesson. Look at it as a way to put the spotlight on you in the best possible way. You're so right. It's easy to focus on where we're lacking, not see how far we've come. So looking back, accomplishments, inspired. Exactly. I think also, so not to sound insane, but something that I do is I tell people that I journal a lot. But one of the things that I do is I actually take, because I have an iPhone, I take the notes app on my phone, the voice notes app, and I voice note, and I just talk with myself, and I take time away from my day and go back and listen to, what did I talk about 3 months ago? What did I talk about 6 months ago? And I do a new audio talking about everything that I've accomplished and everything I feel, wow, that's crazy. I was feeling that way, because I definitely don't feel that way anymore. And it can be about personal, painful subjects, but it can be about my own progress in my life, my streaming, my tarot reading business, any writing that I plan to do, any music I plan to make, any podcasts I might be planning. Everything that I do and that I plan to do, I take a very proactive look at. But that's why it takes me so long, excuse me, to kind of come back and actually publish anything, because I've been tweaking, in a sense, the way that I'm looking at my work, because a real big part of it is not what you're making and the mistakes you're making. It is letting yourself have play in it and letting yourself just enjoy it for what it is. And when you look at it and you say, I'm really enjoying what I'm doing, but I don't feel like it's ready yet, that's okay. Give yourself time to enjoy it. I have a thing with the nines in tarot, especially like the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Swords, where the nines are your private viewpoint of it before it goes public. The Nine of Pentacles is you enjoying what you have made before that Ten of Pentacles comes in, with that Ace of Pentacles, before that Ten of Pentacles comes in, and you start making money from it. You start making, sort of like a viewpoint from it, where you're allowing yourself to say, I've made it. You're allowing yourself to say, I've accomplished, I've succeeded. Whatever that looks like for you, whatever success looks like for you personally, this is your time to look into that. your version of success with what you're doing, because this is not about money. This is not about making money or making some sort of spectacle of yourself. It's just saying, what can I be the most proud of, that I'm already proud of, but I can share in a way that I'm proud of it. Because this is about making something of it, right? Whether you're just writing a book, whether you're just painting, whether you're doing anything that's just anything, do it. Okay? I think that is the message. I think that is a lot of a message, but I feel like the best way I can kind of summarize it is that you have to give yourself an opportunity to enjoy what you're doing right now and the version of yourself that you're creating right now, because this new moon is going to inspire you to create yourself anew in a way that invites new ideas, and you cannot give yourself room to doubt. You cannot give yourself room to say, I don't think I'm ready, because it's not about rushing you or that you're not ready or that you have to, oh my God, be pressured to be ready. It's just that this new moon is inspiring you, and listen to it. Listen to that inspiration. Be intentional with it. Take care to see it through in the way that you have learned to see other things through, but give yourself plenty of opportunity to make mistakes with it, to have fun with it, and just generally, like, whoever you feel like you're fighting, it's only you. And remember that through your process, and you will be okay. I know this can be applied to many, many subjects, so please only take what resonates. I feel like this is for our creatives in the chat more often than not, but I do also feel like this could apply to people who are just trying to stabilize themselves in some way. You might be dealing with, and I'm not here to tell you that I'm a psychologist or I'm a therapist anyway, but if you're dealing with something where you have a hard time being proud of yourself in some way that's more public and more like you're more expressing it outwardly, this is a great time for you to start practicing ways of feeling more publicly proud of yourself. Even if you're not creating a big empire for yourself necessarily, you're you're making moves for yourself and yourself in mind. I want to remind everyone that Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, Saturn being in that sign. So it's very first house energy. It's first impressions. It's very much inner child energy, because if you knew this or don't know this, when we look at a chart, each zodiac sign actually represents an age gap, and I believe that Aries represents toddlers, young children, toddlers, and I think that what's so interesting about the inner child stuff is that a little baby, a little kid who's learning how to walk is going to stumble, but that's not going to stop them. They learned how to walk. They don't know how to do it perfectly yet, but that's not the point. They can walk, and so can you. So walk, run, you're going to stumble. You're going to scrape your knee, but walk. Walk with the passion of a toddler. Walk with the excitement of a toddler. Passion is a different word. Passion is where we start to get into like Taurus and Gemini ages, where it's more so into like cognitive, creative like themes. The Aries like toddler energy, and I'm not calling Aries toddlers, but when we're looking at it as forms of ages, Aries represents like toddlers, and they're playing with everything. They're looking at everything. Toddlers are just going to be involved no matter what. And that's what this energy is asking you to do. Inner child play like a toddler. The best way I can explain it, but I realize it's not the best way to explain it, but we'll probably talk about it in the Discord. So that is my message for you all for this week. Hopefully it covers everything. Of course, if you have questions, we can still have time to like talk about it. If you have something you want to share, we can kind of like bring it into the reading, or bring the reading out into more realistic things. I think if I put away the deck and I just kind of sit with it throughout the day, I might go ahead and post something about it in the Discord if I have a thought about it. But right now I kind of feel like the biggest thing I can really say is have a really, really long time enjoying it for yourself before you enjoy it with others. If it is something that you're trying to bring to the public in any way, or if you're trying to practice something that you want people to notice you for in any sort of way, even if it's not for a necessarily like recognition way. Maybe you're just trying to show the world something about yourself and that's helping you in some way. That's what this energy is saying. We all have that within us. Even if you don't think you're somebody who wants to be recognized for anything, we all do want to be recognized for something, even if you don't think you do. So that is the message for this week. Go ahead and let me know what your thoughts are. You're always welcome to, but I'm very curious what your thoughts are on this message. What question you're asking yourself from this reading through what I'm saying. If you're thinking of any questions, if any questions have inspired you through this, if you want to share them in the Discord, you're welcome to as well. I don't know beyond that if there's anything I really want to say, because I feel like we can dive into more private stuff at a different time. My readings are not open right now, but I'm hoping to, I'm kind of hoping to have them open by June. And so I'm going to be opening those readings up to the public and hopefully give some sort of insight to these kinds of readings in the future. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for having this chat with me. I'm hoping that it helps at least one of you. If you have questions for me, though, you're always welcome to ask. But yeah, it's open discussion time. Feel free to let me know what you think. I'm just going to go ahead and clean this up. I feel like there's an unspoken thing in this message that has to do with pride, right? And pride translates differently for a lot of people. Pride being very much the sign of Leo, and this, we had the sun on the bottom of the deck, and then we had the strength card and like the lion and pride and all that. Pride and the Emperor card. Like, there's a lot of different ways we can view the concept of pride and the concept of what it means to be proud of yourself, but also be a little too proud to admit the ways that we're proud of ourselves. We have an ad break coming in 5 minutes. I did want to say, if you want to talk about this a little bit more, you're welcome to during the ad break. Just kind of chat amongst yourselves. I will come back and read your comments when the ad break is over, but I'm going to kind of sit with this and kind of keep yapping. You can talk while I'm yapping. It's not interrupting. I'm going to switch back to chatting and just kind of sit with this for myself as well, because for me, it's not about always what I'm creating or what sort of creative endeavors that I'm personally making, but it's also about the ways that I am grounding myself in the reality of who I am, not just who I am in private, but who I am in a public setting, and trying to balance out the two things, right? Because there's who you are on camera and in public and with your friends, and there's who you are when no one's watching, and those are different people. The message has made some gears turn for me to sit with it. I'm happy if it helps. Obviously take what resonates. I kind of feel like this message can be a little bit too vague for some people, and it's not going to make sense, and that's okay. But I wanted to try and sitting with an energy that asks us questions rather than us asking the deck questions. The deck is asking us things. And I really feel like ultimately it's asking us what we're doing with our pride and how we're making the most of it. How are you making the most of what you're proud of? And what are you proud of? And how can you give it a second look? And not because you are doing it wrong. I did a reading for myself last night that was extremely mind-blowing. It was the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and then it was the Six of Pentacles. And something I noticed about the Six of Pentacles when I did that reading was that the Six of Pentacles, in the original Rider-Waite, let's see if I can find it before the ad break. The original Rider-Waite deck has the Six of Pentacles with a stage, right? This is not the Six of Pentacles, but I'm just going to show it off real quick for an example. So we have not the Six of Pentacles, we have the Four of Pentacles, but the reason I'm bringing this up is because very similarly, it has this line here. If you look very carefully, there is a line right here on the bottom. There's the buildings, but then there's this gray right here, and then a line. And in tarot, we look at this line as a stage. That was probably really loud, I'm so sorry. I hope you can hear me louder than you can hear that. The stage represents sort of, you have it here too, the Two of Cups has a stage. The stage is not necessarily suggesting that you are acting or that this is pretending. There's the Six of Pentacles. This is not saying that you're pretending to need help. It's not saying that you're pretending to be a giving person. What the Six of Pentacles represents is shared resources, but the way it's being perceived in this specific art is that you are part of a circle that is sharing amongst one person having more and being able to give more, because it's kind of giving that. It's kind of giving off the impression that this person has more and these people do not, and they are balancing this scale of sharing their resources with people who need it. But the thing is that because we live in a very capitalist society, there's sort of a negative connotation. But you look right here, and there's a stage. And that's not to say that we're going to get too deep into capitalism and the roles we all play in capitalism. We could, but I'm just going to say that for the sake of this reading, I perceived it very much like this card is showing me with the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Wands that sometimes we are stuck playing a role that we do not care for the position it's put us in, but we are so quick to be satisfied with the results of because we have no other choice, because it is the role that we're playing. So in that light, the ad break's going to start. People are going to be stuck not hearing the rest of what I have to say. That's okay. What I wanted to say, though, is that sometimes we are playing a role that we conditioned ourselves into. And that doesn't mean that society has conditioned us into this role. It doesn't mean that it has anything to do with capitalism. It's just this card does give off a lot of capitalistic energy. But what I'm saying for the sake of reading tarot and what this reading meant for me is it was asking me if I'm really that satisfied with the role that I play in the circumstance of what I was asking for this question, where my energy was sitting. And honestly, it's not asking me if I'm satisfied because I need to change it. It's not asking me if I'm satisfied because I don't need to change it. It is just simply asking me, are you satisfied? Are you quick to being satisfied, and why? Is that part of the role that you're playing? Or is that something that you've just agreed to because circumstances are constantly forcing you to do that? And that was a pretty eye-opening reading for me, because that does happen to me a lot. I force myself to be okay with conditions and circumstances that I really am not, but because there's no other way. I don't have to be happy with something to just deal with it. You can deal with it and also not be happy with it. Don't force yourself to be happy with something that you're just not. And that's what it was saying to me. It's something that I tend to forget. You don't have to like the circumstances, but you can just be aware of them and not necessarily have to be happy. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're in that ad break for the next 2 minutes. So if you are still able to hear and see me for this, we can go for a couple more cards if you'd like, or we can continue discussing this reading. I'll probably keep motherfucker. I'll keep probably discussing this reading that we just did in a minute. Oh, Page of Cups, of course. We can discuss a few more things if you'd like, but we can also leave that for you to sit with. And then maybe if we are streaming next Monday, I'm not streaming this Saturday because I have a feeling this new moon's going to kick my ass a little bit because it's conjunct Chiron, it's conjunct a bunch of things. It's a messy astrology. But we're going to switch back to just chatting. You guys saw my floor. And my leg, because I didn't switch in time. But yeah, there's kind of an interesting underlying message with this week's message that pride and what we are supporting ourselves in doing and what we're proud of doing, we're gonna see a new look at it. But I think because that Four of Wands and being reunited with the monster inside of us, sort of like this underlying undercurrent energy, is it's asking us if we're really going to be happy with everything that we've endured to get to this point. And what we're reinventing might not be what we're reinventing necessarily on the outside. It might just be our internal perception of it. Like for me, I'm going to just reiterate this. I didn't get into tarot until I went through a very difficult time in my life where I was so lost and depressed and broken and just spiraling that I found spiritual resources. And this doesn't happen to everybody. It did happen to me. I found spiritual resources to be helpful in how I coped. Of course, I went through psychosis and all the things that spiritual people risk going into when they don't have a spiritual mentor. But I got back up from it and I was able to reinvent myself through it. And I've been taking the time to not reinvent myself, but reinvent the way that I'm looking at tarot and spirituality, because the way I got here I was very ashamed of. But I'm not ashamed of how I got here, because how I got here, I've met amazing, incredible people and done amazing, incredible things. I've read for amazing, incredible people as well. And I've done quite a bit for other people in the wake of that, and I've rediscovered myself and the things that make me happy. So I am not really a different person because of my spirituality. I'm just more of myself. And I think that's what this new moon is saying. It is going to reawaken who you really are underneath all of that. Even if you don't have a version of you hiding under another version of you, it's just aligning you back to yourself in a way that's more innocent and more willing to endure the next steps. So that's our messages for this week. How are we feeling about that? How are we feeling? I feel great. I don't know about y'all. I'm just tired. There's been some stuff going on in my house, and then life just keeps throwing curveball after curveball after curveball. But I'm Gucci. I'm just tired because I'm like, there's a lot. But I'm good. You're so welcome, Pisces. I hope they were helpful to you. I am extremely optimistic about this message. I think what kind of gets under people's skin about getting messages that are so positive is that when I'm saying that your pride can kind of be part of the message and what are you proud of, people look at that like uh-oh, I'm about to not be proud of it. Everyone's expecting some sort of a surprise. But the thing is, that's life. You're gonna be surprised. But sometimes you're happily surprised with the energy. You're happily surprised by the gut punch that life gives you. I mean, I don't want to talk too much about it, but I had a gut punch pretty recently, and it was a gut punch, but the recovery process of it did make me a lot happier with everything that had kind of led up to that moment. So Look at it that way. Look at it like things will start making a lot more sense as to why you had to do things the way that you had to do them. Things will probably make more sense during this new moon about, like, if you went through something, if you tend to go through things and you don't know why you're going through them. I feel like the new moon's going to kind of put that all into perspective. I actually really enjoyed the message. It definitely is making me think about it, which is cool and mentally challenging in a good way. Good. We want to be mentally challenged. Wait. What, you know, I think you know what I mean by that. We want things in our lives to challenge the way we think. Not be mentally challenged. That's a different wording. That's a different thing. We want to be challenged in the way that we think sometimes. I think tarot's a good way to do that. I think spirituality is often looked at like, oh, things are going to challenge you in a way that you don't understand. Like, if you are constantly getting readings that you don't understand from people who don't really explain them, then I'm like, what are we doing here? All right, let me slap these headphones on. We do still have that noise in the background. I do really apologize for that, but I was not gonna like not stream. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna stop my life just because other people decided to drop some information on me all of a sudden. Gasp. Alright, let's get this set up so we can start seeing what Titus and Una are up to. I genuinely do not remember where I left off in this game. Oh, really? Yeah, they're, I think what they're doing right now is they're installing, like, the last of it, and they're supposed to be done, like, this week, I think. Hopefully. My brain needs nourishment. Yeah. Rallies! I miss rallies. They closed the last one in our area. I was super sad about it. Alright, let's switch over. Alright, we are back in the fucking building. We're gonna play some Final Fantasy X. While I'm playing, I probably will still be thinking about those messages that we just did and drinking my water and reflecting on it. I'm kind of thinking about it right now, actually, because, like, I am so, like, ready for whatever's next. But I also know that just by saying that, I'm not ready either, because what's to come is going... Yeah, something in the store will probably inspire more processing of the message, because I don't know if you guys know this. This was my first Final Fantasy. I played it when I was about 14, and it was very impressionable on me because I didn't really play RPGs. I was not an RPG girly, and then this isn't what turned me on to JRPGs. What turned me on to them was Kingdom Hearts. But people kept telling me, Kingdom Hearts isn't really a JRPG. You should play Final Fantasy. That's a JRPG. So I was just like, fine, I'll play one. I don't have one yet, but I'll play one. And then one day, my sibling brings home Final Fantasy X. And we had the PS2 already, and I was like, screw it. I got through one Square Enix game. Let me get through this one. Alright. Jose High Road. This is actually crazy, because I remember we were watching the beach scenes, and they greened out last time. And I was like, hello. Oh, and then the game straight up crashed right at the end. So I don't know if I actually, got any of the progress from last time. So we're just gonna have to see. Because I wanted to do some leveling here. Because Jose High Road is actually a pretty decent place to get some leveling in. I do believe it's a good place, especially because I think Kimari can, learn... He can learn something here, I don't remember. I think we're all healed up, but just in case. You never know these days. You guys hear it okay? Yeah, green screen was crazy. Stone Breath. That's what he needs to learn. Like, you've heard of a white screen, you've heard of a blue screen. Get ready for a green screen. Because that's what we do. Okay, cool. Thank you. Green screen of death. And it was like, it wasn't just any kind of green, it was a green screen. Like, it was, I was expecting, like, someone to Photoshop something in there. Like, it was a whole thing. Alright, let's do Seed Cannon. Yep. I love when he yells. Why are we yelling so much, dude? Oh, no. I've done that before. I smack people with the blitzball. Oh, no! It's okay. Shiitake. No! Okay. We're gonna have to take care of this one way or another. Shit. It's okay. It's okay. I got this. I got this. I got this. Because here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna summon Ifrit. And we're gonna take care of this problem right now. And we're not gonna see any more stone gaze. We're just gonna see regular gaze, like myself. This is one of my favorite interpretations of Ifrit. I think Final Fantasy XIV also did a pretty good interpretation of Ifrit, but... Is he not... Die already, damn. There we go, okay. Took you a second. Alright, let me take care of this. Extractability. I need that. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's go. Yep. Steel. Yeah. The more people who have steel, the better. Oh wait, I can move through one more time. Alright. Good, good, good. I love Waka. He's just so happy, and for what? Why are you so happy, bro? What are you so excited about? Here we go. Accuracy. That'll help. As if Auron needs more HP. Oh, provoke? Good. He's basically a tank, right? He's a Dark Knight, kind of. Sort of. Hell yeah, Wadara! Okay. Which way do I want to go? Do I want to go this way? Luck. Yeah, I'll go that way. Oh, I could have moved one more time. I keep doing that to myself. Is that everybody? Yeah, it's everybody. Let me save again real quick before it just evoke. Yeah, he's technically a tank, right? Auron's a tank. He would be a Dark Knight, I would assume. That's the closest thing I can imagine him being. Oh. Thank you. It's a good day when the bots start showing up, right? Fyra. Yeah, he's a tank like... Oh yeah, I forgot about Hien. I don't... Come on, Auron, you could do better than that. Oh no. Don't cook the sexy lady. There we go. Don't cook the sexy lady. She's sexy. She's literally hot. Oh, I did crash here because I remember opening that chest last time. How dare they do this to me? I still don't know why my game crashed last time, but let's hope for the best this time. Ah, no! No, Lulu! Right? Wizard. Alright, let's get Yuna up in here because she's There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Right? Holy shit. Holy shit. Alright, let's hit him with some fire. I know he's not weak to fire, but we don't have Thunder yet. Ooh. Let's Asuna her first before we do anything else. I love lizards. They're so cool. There we go, okay. I want to walk a lizard on a leash. Specifically Magnite. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? It's too early for that, Val. I know. There we go. There's a character in Star Rail that Luna was a little surprised that I liked, and I was like, well, he seems like he'd be good for a leash, and she just shook her head at me. She's like, I can't stand you. I'll introduce you to his character later. He's just basically a big dumb idiot. He tries too hard to play like a villain type character, but he's just kind of an idiot. And that's honestly, what a man. Exactly, what a man. He's definitely got that energy where you're just like, aw. Aw. You're trying really hard to be- Oh, did I make her go a different route? Oops. 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 Oh, you think you know who it might be? Feel free to DM it to me. I'm gonna make her go up his route, actually. That's what she said. It is a male character. And you have... If you've played the first, like, planet of Star Rail, you most likely have met him already. You will most likely have met him already. I like that the chocobos in this game they just whistle. They just whistle chirp. Preemptive strike! Damn. Okay, well anyways. Let's fucking go. Let's not hit our friends, shall we? Oh my god, yes. Yes. Actually, he would be the Manderville of Star Rail. You're right. If I'm remembering correctly, because the way you meet him, he's got his legs sticking out of the ice, right? Oh my god, I forgot about that. I actually, because I don't really play Star Rail like that. Yeah, he's basically Manderville. I just realized that. Oh my god. I do have a type. Ah, shit. I really do have a type. Yes, Elsie, it is. I was just like, let me check my phone real quick. It is. You're absolutely right. Wait. I just remember meeting his character a few times, and I was like, I love how he's just trying really hard to be like this, like, mysterious like, villain type. And like, to be honest with you, I haven't played enough the story to know if he actually is or not. He genuinely might be a villain in the game. He might actually be a really, really scary villain, but just, it's so much more fun not knowing, you know? I'll get back to Star Rail eventually. I have so much catching up to do. I'm still at the very beginning of Penacony, so... Alright, we got a bunch of flyers, so that's up Waka's alley, thankfully. Let's go get Titus in here. Because of anyone in the group, he's got the highest chance of being able to hit those things. Let's see if fire works. Sometimes it's kind of hard to keep up with what's weak to what. Yeah, I just completely forgot that how you meet Sampo, like, a number of times is with his legs sticking out of the ground. And I'm like, oh my god, yeah, he basically is Manderville. Oh my god. Just, mind-blowing. Thank you, Elsie, for that mind-blowing experience. I am shocked that I didn't think about it. They twins, exactly. Oh, he... Okay. I was like, I don't think Titus will be able to get that because it's one of those piercing... Oh, never mind. I was wrong. I was very, very wrong. I hate when I'm wrong. We incurred heavy casualties in last year's Jose Coast defense operation, but even those losses don't compare to this. Hey, yo! I found this line on the battlefield. Maybe it will be of some use to you. Thanks. You probably plucked it off some dead guy. Thanks for that. Awkward. Burb. Sorry, Elsie. I didn't mean to do that in front of you. Yeah, Fyra. They are together doing the mom. Yes, you're right. You're so right. And you should say it. You should say it. Yeah, little bird went bonk. We had no choice. I'm sorry. I try to avoid hitting birds if I can. Magic increased. Now Waka can cast magical spells with his ball. Blizzara! We have all those, the raw, yes. We have all of the raw magical spells. Get over oh, it's only one. Magic defense, so no one dies. Alright, that's it. Awesome. Cutscene.
Hey! How much longer till Xanarkand?
Still a ways.
First down the moonflow to the Guado city of Guadosalam. Then we cross the Thunder Plains to the Temple of Makalania.
Oh, boy.
And before that, we get to pray at the temple in Jose.
We can't just skip all that, can we? Huh?
He's such a kid.
Pray to the faith in every temple in order to earn the final Aeon.
Yeah.
It's a summoner's training. She's got to prepare mind and body, all just to get ready for the final summoning.
Yeah.
Must be tough, Yuna.
I'll be fine with you here.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Anyways. I like that it kind of shows you your progress so far.
New guy.
Hey, new guy.
Who else?
Who else?
What can I do for you, boss?
Don't tell Yuna you know about Sin and Jekt.
Huh?
You know her. She would distance herself from you. We do not want that.
I see. I think. Yeah, but even if I did say something, no one believed me, you know?
Yuna would.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you have a point.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, did I really have to know about Jekt? What about my feelings?
Better than you finding out at a critical moment, becoming emotional.
What? Me? Emotional?
Yes.
I heard you were quite the crybaby.
Yeah, maybe when I was a kid. Maybe even a little now. Just a little.
He's so real for
Hey.
that.
I still don't buy your story, you hear?
Yeah. I kind of, now that I know the ending of this game, now that I know the full story, I mean, I've played this game multiple times, but the more I realize what Oron's saying about she would distance herself from you, we do not want that, it makes a very specific argument, and, oof. I love these little, like, whatever they are. These little things that are following Oron.
Yuna, it is good to see you and your companions are well.
Yeah.
Yourselves as well, Captain. We were worried. Praise be to Yevon.
We escaped with our lives, but our troops were decimated.
Of all our chocobos, only this one made it.
We make pretty poor chocobo-mounted forces without chocobos.
Oh.
We turned our
True.
backs on the teachings and cast away our faith. This is our just reward.
That's the funny thing about humans, is we will make any reasoning as to why something went a certain way, other than just saying, life be throwing you curveballs, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you did something wrong. I love these little guys. I think in the second one, if I remember, in 10-2, they steal from you. They actually, like, if you
Is
go
that
up
the
to them,
Jose
they
Temple?
grab your shit. Why, yes it is, Titus. Yes it is. YRP!
Awesome.
Yeah. I guess. It's alright.
The lightning mushroom rock. It only opens when a summoner is addressing the faith.
That means another summoner's already in there.
Another summoner?
What if it's Donna?
What if it's
We
Donna?
have to hurry.
You should be
Right.
competing, but
Here we
alright.
go.
Better she goes before you, right? $4,000 gil? That's nothing in 14. And that's why I cannot stand Final Fantasy 14 sometimes. It's like, you think that you're getting a lot of gil from something, you're not. You're not. Ability Sphere, where were you like 6 levels ago? You can almost get a condo. Almost. Not quite. Oof. Buy weapons. Ooh. Y'all like that tense music? Cause I sure as fuck don't. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm Gucci. Let's just go ahead and get cracking. Not like that. Oh, hell yeah. Alright. This is the cloister trials I tend to have the most difficulty with, so I will probably be checking a guide and going through it very carefully.
So
So
you're a champion of Yevon now, Braska?
yep. That's your bro. That's your buddy. Oh, it's this guy. I forgot about this guy.
I beg your pardon, but may I ask your name?
No.
I am Summoner Yuna from the Isle of Besaid.
No. Don't
As
tell
I
him that.
thought. The daughter of Lord Braska. You have the look of your father.
My father, you knew him?
No, I have never met the man. Ah, my apologies. I am Isaru.
I feel like
summoner,
when Kimari
like
walked
you.
up, that was his way of saying he didn't like the guy.
And I'm Maroda. I'm guarding my big brother here.
Since I was a child, I've always looked up to Lord Braska. I wish
Well,
I
he's a
would
tall
someday
statue.
become a
You'd have
high
been looking
summoner
up at him
like he
anyway.
was. You must have some of your father's talent in you. I believe you might someday defeat sin.
I'm not really. I've only just become a summoner.
Of course, I've no intention of losing either. So perhaps we should race to see who can defeat sin first, no?
Yeah, sure.
Very well then. I accept your challenge.
Isaru!
I love how Waka's,
I
like,
beg your leave.
arm piece
Good luck to both of us.
is very specifically covering Titus's face. Oh, it moved. But, yeah, that was funny. To me. It was funny to me. Oh, did my controller disconnect again? I love when that happens randomly when I'm trying to play games. Dodge a mechanic? Nah, my controller only lets me do so much. There we go. I'm stealing your shit. Oh, fuck. Is that a dead guy on the floor? Because it just says rest in peace when I interact. Okay. Why? For what reason is there just a dead guy on the floor? Like, why would you just leave him there? Yeah. A Mega Phoenix. Captain, please wake up. I don't think he's waking up anytime soon. Let's save one more time. Oh, shit, I found him.
Loser! He's...
Where is he?
I found him. But he was torn in half.
Oof.
That idiot!
What do I do now? I can't do
Panic.
this. I'm going back to Besaid.
Panic. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, about that. People did warn you not to be doing that shit. You did it anyway, so... I'm not saying it's your fault or that you should take blame in it. I'm saying that sometimes our experiences make us realize that maybe I should have done that. Maybe.
Hey, you.
Hey, you. Hey, me?
You are Yuna's guardian, no?
No.
Maroda's heard a curious rumor. I thought you should know.
Yeah, consequences.
I heard it from those crusaders.
From those crusaders.
Seems
He
that
says it like
summoners
it's
have been going on a
derogatory.
pilgrimage and just disappearing.
It could just be the fiends got them, but not so many so quickly.
Sorry I don't know more, but watch your back. Ain't much
Okay.
future for a guardian without a summoner, eh?
Okay.
What? What y'all talking about?
Why would you make
We're
a
talking about doing your job.
Why would you make a child a guardian? I mean, I know there's child soldiers. Final Fantasy loves a child soldier, but oh my
As a
god.
guardian.
Hey, I'm doing good. Right, big brother?
Please be careful.
Will do.
Hase,
Oh, what?
we're leaving.
Yeah.
Be right there. See ya.
That sure is something. Yeah, let's just fucking go. Okay. We're gonna take it slow. Maybe.
All right, Guardians, at attention.
We are ready.
No.
All
I'm
right,
not.
let's do it.
I'm not. Alright. So, the guide says there are two, which I see that. Remove each Jose sphere and put it in the door. Okay. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, let's go. In the door. Easy. Goodbye. So those two spheres are going to be inaccessible now. I remember this. Alright. In the next room, you'll see the symbol of Yevon on the floor in the middle of the room. The goal of the puzzles in this cloister is to light up the entire symbol. There is a reset switch on the left side of the room in case you make a mistake. Go to the right of the Yevon symbol and you will see two empty slots on the wall and a partially lit up glyph. That's right here. Grab the two Jose spheres in this room and place them in those recesses. So I'm assuming these two. I think. Perchance. This is so far, from what I'm remembering, it sounds right, so... Don't quite know yet, but figure it out. Okay. The pillar on the roof is now lit up. And now I have to push this pillar to... Okay. Take the glowing green Jose sphere. If I could reach it. There we go. Place it into the recess of the right door in the back of the room. Okay. This one. Okay. So far, so good. Go back and grab the two Jose spheres. Okay. This is, again, I'm remembering slowly. It's starting to make sense again, so. I just want to make sure I get the destruction sphere, because that's what I'm trying to accomplish, so I can get the thing at the end. Whee! Who's thinks up this shit, really. I'm not talking developers, I'm talking like the lore that is behind this. Okay, so obviously I have to do this. Okay. Okay. And I jump back. And now this is lit up. Very good, very good. And now I press on this, and it's going to bring the pedestal back. Very good, very good. Okay. I have to take these out. And I got to put them in here. So it can light up the wings. Yeah. Do I just... Okay. I'm remembering and remembering and remembering. Okay. Enter the room ahead and push all the pedestals backwards into the wall. Is that it? Okay. Is it all the pedestals? Okay, no, it isn't. Okay, so that's the exit. We don't want to go through that just yet. Because... I think we're supposed to go back down. Touch cliff. Very good. Go back up, and it should be in a like a wall. Or I put it in here, I think. There we go. Perfect. Thank you to Jegged.com for your walkthrough. Very good. Magic sphere. That's it. It's okay. We are trying to accomplish something at the end. There's an end goal here. Ooh, pretty.
You should try to settle down. Yuna will be blamed if anything happened.
I do what I want.
We wait here. We wait here.
Alright.
Well, you were still traveling with quite the crowd, I see.
Ooh.
What is it, Bartello? You know this riffraff?
Riffraff.
You are.
Street rat.
Are no.
No.
What of it?
No.
Can I shake your hand?
No. Hold on 1 second.
No, Sir Aries.
Sir Orange.
You're the reason I became a guardian.
He's like wipes the sweat off. Ew. Nasty.
Thank you, sir. This means so much to me.
Calling the personal guardian the Lord Braska riffraff?
Ooh.
And you call yourself a summoner?
Bartello, enough. Get back here.
She's treating him like a kid.
Hang in there, buddy. Eh?
Hang in there, buddy. God.
Stop pacing around.
No. Watch this.
Stop pacing around.
No.
I swear, I'll never wash this hand again.
Please, touch me with that hand and I'll remove it.
He's not gonna be touching you with that hand. He's gonna be touching himself with that hand. I'm just saying. Anyways.
Quite the show, yeah? Not so good on the heart, though.
You should try to settle down.
No.
Pick spot. Shut up. Wait. You grow stronger, but are still a pup.
Oh. Okay. I'll just... just run around in circles until she's done. Waddles out like grandma.
You owe much to your father.
Oh, I can't stand her.
These guardians. And Sir Orin too?
I can't
And I hear Maester Seymour's
stand
quite taken with you. The world must look different when you're the daughter of Lord Braska.
This has nothing to do with my father. I'm traveling on my own, as a full-fledged summoner.
Oh, is that so? Then try standing on your own two legs for once.
You say that, but you're all pixels, lady.
Your guardians won't be able to protect you when the time comes.
She kind of... The way she said that, it's almost as if she's at fault. Like, she's involved in why the summoners have been disappearing. We're gonna name you Ixion, because that's your name. But we're so happy to have you, finally. I love Ixion. He is one of my favorite summons. And before you ask, Val, how do you know what gender the Aeons are? So when you go in the temples and you hear the singing, whoever's singing, whatever tone you're hearing, that's the faith. And yes, I'm assuming the gender. I realize that, but I'm pretty sure that there's a way of knowing that Ixion is a guy. Or what do you guys say to me?
Get ready for the journey ahead.
Two of Wands much?
Donna has left. Isaru too.
Yep.
We're leaving once Yuna gets here. We're leaving once Yuna...
Yeah, I heard you already. God.
No matter how dark the night, morning always comes.
Ten of Swords.
And our journey begins anew.
Ten of Swords.
We're leaving once Yuna gets here.
Why do you do that? Anyways. Anytime's a good time to make fun of Waka. Literally anytime. Anytime is a good time to make fun of Waka. I see that kid isn't here anymore. The kid that I did not sacrifice during the fight on the beach that was green screened for some reason. The fuck was that?
We're leaving once...
Girl, if you don't shut the hell up. Maybe once Yuna gets here. I forgot how to get her to come out of the... Oh, you know what? I think it's, I think you have to go back inside. think I remember. You have to go inside and in this... I think it's in this room. I think she was, Nope, not this one. It's the other one. It's definitely the other one. It's definitely the other room. I'm totally pro with this game. I play this game like every year, once a year, usually, but I've missed the last 2 years. I'm a little bit behind.
She was working until dawn, healing the wounded, sending the fallen.
Poor girl.
Okay. I guess I'll just let her sleep for now then.
I love them.
Ah. Morning.
What?
Yeah, she was a weenie.
Don't worry.
But it's morning.
But it's morning.
I'm
My
so
goodness,
sorry.
I'm so sorry. Sorry.
I'll get ready right away. Just a moment.
I love her, but oh man.
Don't
She's
worry.
just anxiety on
It's
two
okay.
legs. She's anxiety on two legs, and I love that about her because same.
Yo, sleepyhead.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Really, there's no rush.
She's too
Here,
hard on herself,
your
bro.
hair.
A summoner with bad hair. What's the world coming to?
You could have woken me up.
We called to you, but with all that snoring.
What is it today? Everyone's picking on me. Oh, you too, Sir Orin?
Yeah, him
Once
too.
Lady Yuna fixes her hair, we leave.
There's only that, like...
I hadn't really laughed like that in a long time.
It's only through laughter
It
can
was
we
only
really, like,
later that I
heal.
realized. The only one really laughing then was me. Laughing must have been the only thing keeping them going.
Yeah. For real, though. It's so sad. Alright, we oversave in this house, okay? I don't need it anymore. A halberd? What? Is it even that good? Magic 20%? Are you for real? They really want me to blue mage him. We have an ad break starting in 5 minutes, so I'll probably get up and stretch and take care of
Also
myself.
early?
Be sure to also do the same. Take care of yourselves, hydrate, grab a snack if you need to. It hasn't started yet, but
Lady
just
Yuna,
a heads
you
up.
must be exhausted after working so hard last night. Will you be
So
okay?
exhausted.
I feel that I have rested enough. But thank you for your kindness. Will you
You're
be
so
leaving too?
Yes. First we cross the Moonflow, and then we head north in search of chocobos to replace those we have lost. Once we find chocobos, our mounted forces will ride again.
Huh? Aren't you missing someone?
Captain! Wait for me!
What took you so
What a
long? We're
nerd.
leaving.
You expect me to keep up with a chocobo?
You're a chocobo knight. I do expect you to keep up with a chocobo. I expect you to keep up with a chocobo
wish
if
you
you
could
are...
Elma, Clasco, let's go. Ma'am,
Hey?
Ma'am.
Can I just rest a sec?
No.
no complaints.
You cannot be expected to be a chocobo knight and not be able to keep up with a chocobo. That's just kind of like... I feel like that's in the job description a little bit. Just like a little bit.
Where to next?
We cross the Moonflow.
Why is Waka
Gotcha.
Zell now?
Moonflow, baby, here we come.
Waka turned into Zell, and I see it now. He's punching the air. Let's go! Let's heckin' go! Hey, there's some people on the ground. Oh, that's kind of gay. Oh, hey, it's her.
Good day, everyone. We can all learn a lesson from what has happened to the Crusaders.
Yeah, don't do that shit.
Truly faithful have a hope of defeating sin.
Only the truly faithful. I get it, because they're called the Faith and the Faith. And yeah. Yep. Full of great words today. Oh, shoot. Not these guys. I forgot these guys were here. Fucking what? Let's go. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be... Oof. Maybe not. Ow. Jesus. I like that you can get a remedy from a guy who's definitely gonna make you use it. These guys are basically mini bosses, so it's definitely a good place to get EXP. Oh no! Yuna, get your butt in here.
Summoner Yuna, ready.
Yeah, you definitely should be. Yeah. Let's try out Ixion. I know he's weak to fire, but let's try out our new dog. So, like, for me, I love, like, thunder element, like, Pokemon and stuff like that. Electric, I mean. So, like, I loved Ixion. I loved anything like that. And he's a horse, and I love horses, so, like...
My name's Yuna. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, okay. She's introduced herself now. Damn. My favorite thing about Ixion is got that jewel hanging off his horn. It's really cool. Done. Alright, that ad break starting in like 10 seconds, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that ad break. I will go ahead and pause this because I need to, like, stretch and take care of myself. So we'll come right back to this. Please also stretch, hydrate, do what you need to do. I'll be right back. So stream is rebooted, so that means that ad breaks have basically been reset. So we'll probably get the pre-roll shit to start any second now. So we're just gonna talk for the time being. Yeah, it's starting in like 50 seconds. So ad break is gonna go a little bit longer. I don't know what happened. My OBS was saying that my frames dropped like crazy. I'm assuming it's the internet on my end. It's my internet more than likely. Because they are still working on my house. They might have bumped something. I don't know. But let's just kind of hope that it's not going to fuck up. So we do have that ad break starting. I'll just keep this on this screen for now, and we'll get back to Final Fantasy in a second. I will be uploading the VOD later today. It's been recording this whole time. So there will be like a blip in the recording around the hour and 57 mark. So feel free to go ahead and subscribe there, and it'll be set up when the time comes. But yeah, that's fucking stupid. Like, no offense, Twitch, but get your shit together. I know that wasn't me. My internet seems fine. It was working on my phone. It was working everywhere. I don't know what happened, so. And also, while we're here, let's go ahead and plug the Discord, just in case. It'll let you know when I'm going live. It'll have that notification ready, and we can chat there as well. So, but yeah. I really don't know what the fuck happened. I just want to stream. I just want to hang out. I just want to chill. I don't know why Twitch is doing this to me. It's fine. Not a big deal. I kind of look at it like this. Yeah, one of those days. I kind of look at it like this. Like, everything that you do in this lifetime is going to come with some sort of, like, issue. Mercury is not in the Gatorade, but you know, it's one of those things where, like, everything you do in life, you're gonna have a problem. And that's not to, like, make a negative experience out of your experience. It's not to say, like, oh yeah, no matter what you do, you're gonna suffer a little bit. But unfortunately, that is a little bit true. Everything you do in this lifetime, everything that you will do, has some stress that comes with it. So whether you're streaming or you're working from home, your internet's gonna fucking go out sometimes. So whether you're having fun, not having fun, you're gonna have some sort of, like, what's the word? Inconvenience. And that's just a part of it. That's part of life. Life will inconvenience the shit out of you. And that's just what happens. You will be inconvenienced at some point in your life. Get used to it. I mean, that sounds super negative. I don't mean to be like a Debbie Downer. I don't mean to be like overly negative about anything. It's just like, this is just kind of life, you know. You're gonna have experiences where it doesn't matter how much fun or not fun you're having. You're gonna get an inconvenience. You're gonna get frustrated. You're gonna get pissed off. You're just gonna have a time. So I'm not gonna sit here and be mad about it. I'm just like, the hell, man. I'm just trying to vibe, bro. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm gonna be smad. All right. I guess while we're waiting for the ad break to come back, we'll go ahead and continue leveling. Since we'll already be on that screen, I don't have to worry about I don't have to worry about I won't have to worry about switching back over. I can just run around and get my levels in. Bum ba dum ba dum bum bum bum. I kind of do expect around a certain time of day for the internet to kind of poop out too, because I've noticed that Twitch tends to do this thing where it'll crap out randomly at certain times of day, and it's usually at around 12. That's it? I guess that wasn't it. Damn. Girl, you just died. Welcome back to my channel. Yuna just died.
Let's see.
Let us see indeed. Alright, well, haha. Whatever that means. Phoenix down. Get the fuck up. Okay, thanks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You should be, actually. Let's just pop one of these. It's okay. She just gets it from her titty. You know what? Good for her. Whoa. My game is lagging now. So first my issue was OBS and Twitch. And now it's the game crashing out on me. That's awesome. That's exactly... And now it's my controller. We're just in it today. We're just in it. We're just deep in it. So yeah. What up? Alright, you get some white mage in you. Good. Okay, I was like, if this bitch don't die right now, I'm gonna be real mad. Alright. Yuna, do what you do best and heal everybody. Alright. Let's see about that sphere grid. Actually, where is the rest of her? Oh, it's down here. Oh, you have to go all the fucking way around to get to it. What? Alright, so we're gonna have her move down this way. Let's get a magic sphere so we can get her a little bit more damage. And then, yeah. Lulu, what you got? More MP, I'm assuming? Yeah, more MP. Yep. Yep. Let's go this way. Okay. This way. Okay. More HP means less getting hit, hopefully. Or less getting completely destroyed when you get hit. Oh my god, it's Ronso's! And that Owaka guy. No, it's his brother. Yeah. Jesus. Jesus. The way they react when they get hit by damage is really funny to me. Alright. I'm really curious as to what it is that makes Twitch, like, do that. Oh, he just straight up died. Oops. Grand Summon. Let's get Ifrit here. The more you do your, like, overdrives, the more often you get chances to get the different kinds of overdrives, so you're constantly doing your overdrives. I'm pretty sure it made 0 sense to anybody here, but the more you're doing your overdrives, whether that's Waka's overdrive, Yuna's overdrive, any of them, it gives you different ways that your overdrive can consume. It is not my first playthrough, no. You would think that because Titus just fucking died like a little bitch, but no, it's not my first playthrough. I've pretty much been playing this since it came out. You know, if you have a liquid IV and then you have a lime Alani, it's kind of like a margarita without the alcohol. Ooh, done.
Look! One of Kimari's friends looks just like him.
I wouldn't say that.
What?
Both follow summoners on all fours. Hornless goatlings. Hornless! Hornless!
You come to insult Kimari?
Wrong. We come to warn little Kimari. Summoners disappear. Never return. Next will be Kimari's summoner. Poor Kimari lost his horn. Next lose his summoner. Pitiful Kimari. Howl alone. Howl alone.
Do those two got something against you? What?
I don't know
They were
about
just
you.
picking on you?
I don't know about you, but if you've played this and you're not doing the hornless as, like, what's it called? If you're not saying that as one of your vocal stems, did you even play this game?
And I'll help.
Kimari alone.
But
He's such a Capricorn.
It's Kimari's problem. You can't interfere. It's a rule.
I'm worried.
Let the Ronso deal with Ronso problems, yeah? That's how it's always been.
I mean, I'm worried about those summoners disappearing.
They aren't just disappearing into thin air.
hey, if we Guardians do our job, no problem, right?
Oh.
Confident.
Confidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, have to be confident. When you're faced with challenges like this, you kind of have to be, because it's yeah. Hold on. Oh shit, I forgot he's dead. Defend yourself, man. You need to defend yourself. There we go. Heal him. So, I'm gonna pause the game real quick. Well, it's gonna stay on this screen. I need to alt tab for like a second. So, I got a notification on my Twitch just now. Monetized streamer agreement. This agreement is available in additional languages here. The Twitch monetized streamer agreement enables you to access monetization tools offered by Twitch in connection with streaming on your Twitch channel. The monetized streamer agreement contains the terms and conditions that govern your... What the fuck are we saying here? So, do I have to reapply? What the fuck is this? You know, Twitch, you've got a lot of nerve updating your monetization agreements and changing it when you don't even run your site properly. That's all I'm gonna say, but go back to the game. Okay. Like, dear Twitch, run your site better, and then I'll care about stuff like that. Because the timing of my stream crashing, and then they're like, oh, by the way, we're changing how we're doing monetization. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. We don't care for that, actually. It's just so, like, we found new ways to inconvenience you, even though we have so many already. Welcome to Twitch. Alright, let's get Waka in here. Hit that thing. Yep. Get Oron back in here.
I foresee no difficulty.
Sure you don't. Oron, aren't you supposed to be good at that? Alright, let's... Alright, let's switch it up here.
So you need someone with magic skills.
Yeah, I do. Oh, now you know overkill. Okay. I was wondering. Oh, now she can dodge. Okay. Well. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. Really depends. I am just so, like, perplexed about just how Twitch functions in general, that I'm just stuck on, like, what the fuck is this? I'll read it more in depth later, because I'm sure there's, like, more to it that I'm not seeing. Maybe they updated the terms and they're better, I don't know, but considering they can't even get their site to, like, function consistently, I'm just gonna say it's probably not a good update, because, you know, but what do I know? Maybe I'm just being negative Nelly. You'll take them all on? Good for you, man. Oh god, that was gross, excuse me. Do I want to go? I think I want to go this way, actually. Go up in this way. Oh, it doesn't connect that way? I have to go this way. Okay. So... yeah, I'll probably just keep going straight up. They just update it periodically, and they're adding some new monetization features. They have to include those. Twitch has a menu full of inconvenience. Yeah. Like Cheesecake Factory, 250 items. Gordon Ramsay. Okay, so what I've been doing in my off time is playing Supermarket Simulator, because I discovered a new method for playing Supermarket Simulator that is, in one way, way more convenient, way more fun, but also not very convenient if you don't have a lot of patience, which I don't, but what I'm getting out of it is fueling my desire to keep doing it. And I'll have it on the side, and then because I have like a big monitor, what I'm doing is I have I have Final Fantasy right in front of me, but Twitch chat is like literally right next to it. And so I'll do that, but with like my YouTube, and I'll have like old episodes of Kitchen Nightmares playing in the background while I'm playing Supermarket Simulator. It's fun. It's so much fun. Or I'll be watching like a podcast, like Good Hang by with Amy Poehler, and it is so much fun to do that. They're doing a beta for custom power-ups like channel point rewards, but you can use bits. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, hey, it's this lady. I don't want to fight her. I'm ashamed of how my summoning skills are right now.
Everyone, look sharp.
No. You can't make me. Excuse me? Excuse me? How dare you dodge my attack? Booyah? Who says booyah?
I'm good, yeah?
No. Boink. Jesus. Alright, let's start switching people out so we can get more EXP going.
My turn.
Yeah. Here you go. That's what you can do. Good job. Bonk. He's just an easy target, I'm guessing. I'm feeling like that's what his thing is. He's easy target for both damage and rage bait. Yep. That's all the damage it does? Yikes. Yikes! This is so dramatic. But that was what the early 2000s were. They were just a bunch of drama. Alright. Stop sleeping on the job, my guy. Okay. Let's see if we can try and get I always mess it up because it shows the Xbox controls, and I'm using a PS4 controller. Like, come on, work with me here. What's he huffing and puffing about? He's like, ugh. My life is so hard. I'm a blonde white man. My life is so hard. Who said that? Not I. Yeah, just like Ken. He has Kenergy. He has Kenergy. I need to find some moon magic for my Viera, cause she has Kenergy.
Go, fight on.
Uh-huh. Man, your fire sucks. And this is why we use our summons for these battles, because they don't get poisoned or anything like that. I appreciate that Yuna stands there, but she doesn't get hit by this stuff because she's technically not there. Her summon is what's fighting, but not her. It's interesting. Aw. He tried to hit me. Boop. So if I get Yuna's overdrive bar to fill up, I can summon Ifrit, use his overdrive, and then use it again because he technically already had a full overdrive bar. Smart. Smart thinking. All these empty spaces kind of makes me think about the inside of Waka's head. Is that rude? Is that mean? He kind of seems like he doesn't have a lot of thoughts going up in there. Yeah. All he thinks about is how much he wants to win Blitzball tournaments and also hates Albed like nobody's business. Did I get this one already? I don't think I did. Nope. Damn. Damn, 69. Awesome. Ugh, disgusting. Why would you hit my girl like that? She's precious. She doesn't need to be hit like that. The trucks are still going around. It's 12:30. Are these guys weak to magic? Well, I wouldn't know because she ain't got no MP, so... Boink. Now, why doesn't my girl have any MP? Who knows? It's probably because I've been using her MP like nobody's business. I think I could give her a, whatchamacallit? Ether? But I think we're coming up on a save sphere pretty soon. And save spheres generally, I think they refill your stamina. I think. Your stamina, your MP, whatever. One of those words. Ah, yes, this cutscene. Ah, yes, this part.
This is the Moonflow.
Why he whistle like that?
They say that clouds of fireflies gather here when night falls.
The entire river glows like a sea of stars.
Like a sea of stars. Really?
Hey, I got an idea.
We're not waiting till nightfall.
It's like he knew. Oron's such a dad because he just immediately clocked that.
We're coming back.
Oh. And the whole room fell silent. He doesn't know yet. He doesn't understand yet. He doesn't get it. So at what point in the story did you or did you not figure out what was supposed to happen to Yuna once she defeats Sin? Or the way that she defeats Sin? Like, at what point did you start to recognize it?
Hey, we better hurry or we'll miss the
So, if you don't know what the story is, that's okay. I'm not here to spoil anything. But, for me, I didn't know. I didn't figure out why they were going so silent. I was just like, why didn't everybody respond? It's a great idea. Why are they doing that to him? Because for me, when I'm in a room and I have an idea and I say my idea and people don't respond, I'm feeling gaslit. So I'm like, did no one hear me? So that's what I thought of. I was like, are they gaslighting him? Are they just not listening to him?
What the? Whoa!
Yeah, I would react the same way. It just kind of goes over his head a lot, and I think they realize that he's sort of a kid and he doesn't quite understand, like, what's going on.
This is a shoe puff.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! Let's ride.
Let's
Come on,
ride.
let's go.
All right. Report soon as we're ready, huh?
I don't wanna. Ooh, a phoenix down for all those deaths.
I'll walk at your service.
Got any items? Any weapons? Double edge. Switch hitter.
Shoe puffs. I haven't ridden one in so long.
What? You've been on one of these?
Well, just once. 10 years ago, with Kamari.
Yep.
Remember?
Shoe puff shook. Yuna fall in water. Shoe puff scoop up Yuna with long nose. Yuna jump in 3 more times for fun.
She's so cute. Aww.
Whoops.
Yuna had fun. Kimari happy.
I love their relationship so much.
Biran is troublemaker, but run so do not lie.
Yeah.
Summoners disappearing, that was not lie.
I just love how
I'll be careful.
he doesn't talk like most of the game, and then suddenly he's like, conversation. Need anything? Got any armor? Not a lot of people selling armor these days. I don't want the wards. I want the permanent ones. The yep.
10 years ago.
Ah, a history lesson?
He's so he's so sick of him.
Surprised, he drew his blade and struck it.
Yeah.
Why?
He was drunk.
He was drunk.
Yeah.
Thought it was a fiend.
Oh, brother.
He did not quit drinking for a while.
We offered all the money we had as an apology. Jecht never drank again.
That's what stopped him?
But it would seem that Shoe Puff still works here.
Yep. That's crazy.
No, I don't think so. It's bad idea, yes.
Please, we beg of you.
Impossible. Impossible.
What's wrong?
Impossible.
This guy won't let our chocobo on the shoe puff.
I wouldn't let a chocobo on the shoe
It's
puff.
kind of big.
It's just not fair.
Sure, Jan.
He does have a point, though.
So what? We just leave him behind?
Hey, I didn't say that. Just...
It is no good. We will have to find another way.
Well, if there's a will, there is a way.
Yes, Captain Sir.
Yes, Captain, sir.
That'll take days.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh boy.
That's our captain.
He didn't anticipate this, I'm sure. You sign up to be a chocobo knight because you want to work with chocobos, but then you realize that if you don't have a chocobo, you kind of are out of your job.
Those words stayed with me. I wonder how Captain Lucille is doing.
You gotta stop hitting on all the women you see, man. It's really not healthy.
Riding a shoe puff isn't that much fun.
I'm trying to open the chest, lady. Shut up.
How little you know. Some things little boys never grow out of.
Yeah.
Right?
Anyways. 5,000 gil. That's crazy.
The merchants here are wily. Pick your shop well.
Okay. Let's see how much you're charging. For that? Eh. Oh, hey, it's this guy. Hey, get back here.
Would you like to hear a bit about the wondrous shoe puff?
I like how he talks. Absolutely. Give me all of your stories.
There are many things we do not know about the shoe puff. For example, what does it eat? It eats nothing. The water it sucks through its schnoz somehow supports its considerable size. Some theorize it eats teeny-weeny waterborne organisms. And that, as they say, is that.
What I really appreciate about this guy is he's researching things that are in front of him rather than being in constant dread of the predicament that everyone is in. And I mean, it's completely valid to be in that constant dread, but I appreciate there's still people who are not concerning themselves with it. Alright, well I guess we gotta get on the shoe puff. Maybe. If you don't buy anything from me, you'll regret it. I'm not so sure that's true. Yeah, it's definitely not true, because I want proof, not ward. Ice proof, poison proof, all of that, anything that says proof is going to pretty much guarantee you're not getting hit by that thing. Ward gives you a small chance that you will still get hit by it, so I'm just trying to be playing it safe here. That's also another vocal stem. Rides the shoe puff? Albed sightings. You just don't like them because they don't use the Machina the way you guys are using them. Alright, I'm not ready yet because I actually need to be right back. So I'll be right back. You also stretch and do what you need to do. I need to be right back real quick. Okay. My apologies. We had to take a quick break, but we're back. Okay, let's continue. So let us ride the shoe puff. I am ready. Let's get into it. You think in all the years of using Machina, they would have come up with a better way of doing that. Thank you for the welcome back. That wasn't even the best GIF I found, but it's pretty much up there. All right.
Huh?
Take a look.
I don't wanna.
What? Whoa!
Yeah.
A sunken city.
Yep.
A Machina city, 1,000 years old.
Getting
They
chills.
built the city on top of bridges across
It's a little
the river.
cold today. I'm wearing
But the weight of the
pants.
city caused the bridges to collapse, and it all sank to the bottom.
Right, it's a good lesson.
A lesson?
Yeah. Why build a city over a river, yeah?
I mean, fair.
Well, it would be convenient with all that water there.
What?
Nope, that's not why. They just wanted to prove they could defy the laws of nature.
Oof.
Hmm?
I like in the
I'm not so
70s,
sure
but
about
not
that.
humid. Like, just warm.
Heaven has taught us. When
Here we go,
humans have
preachy man.
power, they seek to use it. If you don't stop them, they go too far, yeah?
That's true. But also,
Yeah, but don't you use Machina too? Like the stadium and stuff, right?
Yevon, it decides which Machina we may use and which we may not.
they get to
So
say.
what kind of Machina may we not use then?
Remember Operation Mihen? That kind.
Or
Yeah,
war
for
will
real.
rage again.
For real, I don't like humidity, but it helps with some things.
More than 1,000 years ago, mankind waged war using Machina to kill.
Yep.
They kept building more and more powerful Machina.
They made weapons so powerful,
That sounds
it
familiar.
was thought they could destroy the entire world.
The people feared that Spira would be destroyed.
But the war did not stop.
What happened then?
Sin came, and it destroyed the cities and their Machina.
Yep.
The war ended, and our reward was sin.
So, sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand, eh?
Man, that's rough.
Whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, it is.
That still gets me every
But
time I
it's
play this
not
game.
like the Machina are bad.
Only as bad as their users.
Yeah.
It's because of people like the Albed screwing everything up.
Oh, Waka.
What could that be?
What could that be? Subtle hint.
Sit down.
No.
Sorry.
No.
The Albed!
Speak of the devil. I don't like the underwater fights, dude. I hope I leveled enough.
Luna, we'll save you!
Dude, for real. Shut up. I hate when your nose starts running and it's like, it's just one nostril. That leaks. It's not both, it's just one. Anyways, that's gross. We're continuing. This better work. Hit harder, damn it. Actually, I should have cast haste, but it's fine. Alright, so... bonk. Let us cast... haste... twice, because we want it to be on both of us. Right? Maybe. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. I haven't fought this guy in a minute, so. Just start blasting with your balls. You know? Damn. A crit, nice. So, he's technically got a boomerang of sorts, right? Like, that's kind of what his thing is, right? It's a boomerang of sorts. Ooh, a potion. I'm gonna need that. Aqua shooter. That sounds wet. Ooh. Alright. I can't really, like, remember, like... Okay. Yeah. Ooh. There we go. Really, Waka? You could have hit a little harder than that. Ooh, he's moving. He's moving. You better not. Boink. Oh, okay, that was... Why was I worried? I shouldn't have been. Spicy. There was no music. Why would Yuna have gotten any EXP from that? Why? Why?
Are you hurt?
No. Only my ego is bruised.
Those out bed.
Is everybody okay?
Everybody.
I'm sorry. We're all okay now.
Yuna.
Yuna. That always gets me, dude. Sit down. No.
Damn the out bed. What do they want from us?
Shut up, bro. You're not helping things.
Something to do with Luca? What are they after Yuna for? Wait. They're mad they lost the tournament. Oh, wait. They're mad about Operation Mihen.
I wonder. Didn't Kamari's clansmen say something about summoners disappearing?
So the Outbed are behind that. Those sand-blasted grease monkeys.
That's a slur. It feels like. Cause what else would that be?
Hey, Waka. It's no use complaining about the Al bed now, right? We'll protect Yuna from anyone, anywhere. It's that easy. That's all I need to know.
Well, I guess so.
You're right.
I like how the water isn't moving. They're just like, just sitting still. Like, it could have happened again. She could have gotten an attempt at kidnapping again. But, you know. Alright, we're here. In Guadosalam. Alright, so... I'm gonna say this. I think Guadosalam is cool. I like the Guado in that they're like cool. They're like tree people, you know? They look like trees. They live in the trees. I think that's really cool. ever. Their attitude towards everybody else is so typical of, like, high elves. You know what I'm talking about? She's a celebrity. Alright, let's get going. Oh, is this the way? Oron, what are you doing?
Guard Yuna.
Well, what do you think I'm doing? Okay. Where am I supposed to be going? I think I was going the right way. I just... Okay. I sensed that Lady Yuna was here. I can feel the warmth of the people. The descendant of a high summoner and loved by everyone, Yuna embodies perfection. Ew. Jesus. Here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready? You're not even ready. I wasn't ready the first time I saw this. Oh my god. She fucking did.
Dead?
It's always a booty shot with this girl.
Thought I was done for back there.
Ah! Rikku! You're Rikku!
Damn right.
Hey! You're okay! How you been?
Terrible.
Yeah, you don't look so good. What happened?
I love who voices her too.
You beat me up, remember?
Huh? Oh, that Machina? That was you?
Oh, that really hurt, you know. You big meanie.
Wait, but you attacked us.
Nuh-uh, it's not exactly what you think.
Yo!
I really, like her voice actress. It's the same girl who voices Bubbles from Powerpuff Girls and Raven from Teen Titans.
Pleased to meet ya. I'm Rikku.
Yuna? Lulu? I told you about her, remember? She was the one who helped me before I was washed up on Besaid. She's in our bed.
Wow, so you like all your life. What luck meeting here, huh?
Yes, Tara Strong.
Praise be to Yevon.
Praise be to Yevon, and she's like,
Rikku, you look a little beat up. You okay?
Waka.
Huh? What?
There's something we need to discuss.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Girls only. Boys, please wait over there.
Right. Sorry, Waka.
Huh? What?
Women in charge. That's crazy.
Sir Orin, I would like Rikku to be my guardian.
Not the ad break. It's okay. We'll go a little bit over time.
Show me your face.
No.
Huh?
Look at me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Open your eyes.
Yeah.
As I thought.
No good?
Are you certain?
100%. So, anyway.
It's hard to tell, but Albed have specifically green eyes with like a special swirl in them that's very distinct, and you can't like not notice it I don't know how Waka didn't notice it, but it's there. It's pretty prominent. Can I?
If Yuna wishes it.
Yes, I do.
Riku's a good girl. She helped me a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm for it.
Yeah.
The more the merrier.
Righto.
Yep.
Then I'll just have to be the merriest.
Oh, which reminds me, Pisces, make sure to ask Luna about a meme she found yesterday.
At your service.
Speaking of that, if she hasn't shown it to you yet. Alright, I'm going to continue for a little bit longer. We're going to hit an ad break in like 3 minutes, so we'll go a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. And we'll cover our grounds, and then we'll... Yes, I know. I'm so excited that she's here finally. Unfortunately, I will be only using her. Yahoo!
You should know, I'm scary when I get mad.
Well, you are Mercury
Use
ruled.
that item
I love that they made her Mercury ruled and she uses her hands to mix. Cause she's her special weapon is Mercury. So like they really set that one up. I'm gonna mix random shit together. Hold on. We're gonna do a power sphere and a map, and we'll do a bomb core. Why not? Jesus. Jesus.
What did you just do?
That was great!
I can combine items and use them like this. It's not that tough, really.
I just love her so much. Alright. They were impressed. Yes, they were. So, formation-wise, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Rikku, Yuna, and Lulu, and we'll just keep it there. We'll, no. We do still have that ad break coming in like a minute, but we're just going to play right through it, and, yeah. Let's go ahead and put that there. Kimari. Actually, we're gonna have Kimari go this way. Yeah. I really hate when you're wasting your movement, your move points on frickin' empty spots, cause like they do not give you enough like spheres, you know what I mean, to like fill up. So we'll just be leveling here during the ad break, and when we come back, we'll continue on for a little bit longer. Come on, trigger another battle. What are you doing? Come on. Come on. Just walks back. Just like, I'm done. Let's quit. I think it's purposeful that they're not triggering more battles because they want you to, like, keep going ahead. And I don't... I want to level up my girl first. Okay, there's a little bit more path. Never mind. Come on, battle! Well, anyways. Let's see if we have anything to equip her with. No? Okay. There we go. You stop caring about it, and that's when it happens. Actually, we need... Let's bring out Titus, actually.
Training, huh?
Training. Riku's so weak. The hell? Let's do grenade. Yeah, always when you least expect it, it's like, here you go. Here's that battle you were asking for. She doesn't do any damage. She's like 50. Incredible. Alright, Yuna, come on in and heal some people, because, Lulu doesn't know how to dodge. Damn. Very good, very good. Let us see. Oh, Rikku still hasn't got any friggin' experience. Oh my god. Damn, Rikku. Jesus. Jesus. No! She just straight up gone.
Return to us.
Poor thing.
Ugh, I thought I was gonna die.
You almost did there, girl. Yeah, she has, like, no, like... Ooh. Ooh. Goodbye, puppy. Oh, now you can dodge. Why didn't you dodge? Oof. Yeah. Well, the bright side is she insta-dies. If she insta-dies, she can't, like, you know? She can't get poisoned. Yeah, he took that very personally. You steal from me? I'ma smack this shit out of you.
I'm fine.
She's like, I'm fine. That's the downside of Rikku being such baby, because she's, you know, she's not going to be able to contribute much to battles, but it's okay. It's going to be okay. Cuz look, we're getting her some health. So now she has like 400 health instead of just 200 health. And we got her agility increase, so maybe she can dodge. Perchance. Alright, let's heal. See, now she has 500 health instead of 300. Okay, Lulu. NP increased. All right.
A lot of fiends here, y'all.
Don't talk like that.
I don't remember her saying that. What the hell? I think she's making fun of Waka a little bit. That's good. Does Waka say anything?
Go, go, go!
Okay. Damn. You suck at that, Waka. That was good. Ooh. There we go. Damn, she got silenced. Were you silent or were you silenced? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, damn. Actually, let's not waste that. There's like 100 combinations, by the way, for the mix overdrive. I think there's a way to unlock all of them. I don't remember how to do that. I think you just keep mixing. Good, good, good. So we're gonna hit a save point, and then we're gonna switch back over. We're gonna chat for a bit, and then we'll probably close stream after, because I know there's gonna be like a cutscene in like a minute. Ah, yeah. Welcome to Guadosalam. I like Guadosalam. It's a giant treat. The far plane is here. It's nice. I like it. I like it, Picasso. Try to check and make sure I don't miss any chests that are hiding in the map. Ooh, boy, a cutscene. I love how colorful it is, too. Just the bright colors of the early 2000s.
Been expecting you, Lady Yuna.
Yeah.
Welcome to Guadosalam. This way, my lady. This way.
Me?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Just by yourself?
I beg your pardon. I am called Trommel Guado. I am in the direct service of our leader, the great Seymour Guado. Lord Seymour has very important business with Lady Yuna.
I bet he does.
Whatever could it be?
Yeah.
Please.
Disgusting!
Inside the manor. All will be explained. Of course, your friends are also welcome.
They're not my friends, they're my guardians. But they're also my friends.
Twist our arms, why don't you? Ah, I almost forgot.
Oh yeah, customer. Now she teaches. She's like, oh yeah, I almost forgot. A tutorial. Yep. 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 This is where Brotherhood turns into water weapon. Yeah. Yeah. Or it becomes a fire weapon? Wait, what? What? Wait, actually? Wait, what? Okay, I was like... Because I pretty much remember them using Brotherhood and forcing it to be a water weapon. But now I'm like not sure I'm remembering this correctly. Yay, Rikku's strength increased by 2. By 2. Alright, save point acquired. Alright, let's switch over. Man. Man. That was very interesting to me. I remember that tutorial forcing you to change Brotherhood into a water weapon. But maybe that's not till later. Maybe they don't show you that until later. Because if I remember correctly, and I think I do, you get that tutorial twice, but for something else. I don't, maybe I don't remember as well as I thought I did. But anyways, thank you guys for coming to stream. I want to say that before I end stream. Thank you so much for being here on another Monday. I really do appreciate it. As far as tomorrow's stream, I will likely be streaming either Supermarket Simulator, because of course, or I will be streaming World of Warcraft or something of that kind. Thank you for tagging the Discord. Please join my Discord if you're not already in there. It will let you know when I'm streaming. There is a notification on. If I'm not streaming, I will also notify. I will tag everyone in an announcement and say, hey, by the way, we're not streaming this time. But I will likely be there tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time as usual until 5. This coming Saturday, I will not be streaming. No stream this Saturday, though. And the following Saturday, I will also not be streaming. I actually, if I remember correctly, I'm not going to be streaming on Saturdays again until next month. And next month will be a big deal for me as well, because that is going to be the official anniversary of me doing tarot readings online. So I will probably do something for that event, but that's not until next month. So we have time to prepare. Thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you all who showed up on my affiliate anniversary this past Saturday. I really do appreciate that support. It means a lot to me. I will be opening my readings again in June. There's one more thing I wanted to say. Oh, yes. So the message I did earlier, we will probably only do one message for the week ahead for this week, because I feel like this specific energy has been very similar for everybody. It's very much starting anew. Okay. I kind of want to do some private rep sessions for the collective, and I will post them accordingly when I can. And I will try to feature more offline content, off-stream content when it comes to my tarot stuff, because I do not want to lose out on my tarot stuff. I do enjoy doing it, but unfortunately it is very exhausting. I do have a Ko-fi if you feel like supporting me, though. I don't have readings open, but I would love tips if you feel like spreading them towards me. Val, pick your words better. I am open for tips. Welcome to them at all times. If you feel like tipping, if you feel called to it, you don't have to, of course, but it is available for if there's a content that you liked, if it was helpful. I do appreciate it. It does support me a long way, and I just appreciate the support anyway. You being here means a lot. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being patient in spite of the background noise. I don't know when this is ending, but hopefully soon, hopefully this week. I also will be uploading this stream to YouTube so you can see it without the crash that happened earlier. I'm so sorry about that again. I don't know what happened, but it will be uploaded on YouTube accordingly when the time comes. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for showing up. I really do appreciate it. Please stay safe. I will hopefully see you all tomorrow, and best of luck to everyone this week, especially on Friday. Let me know how it goes for you. Feel free to join the Discord and let me know how things have been. Good luck. Take care, stay safe, and much love to you. Bye-bye.